Hello. Thanks for being here. This is Lynn Malouf. I know you guys are out there. I know you're there, Lauren and Sandra and Donna and others. And I miss seeing you in person. Here's my virtual hug. Close your eyes. Find your breath. And for this next hour, just allow yourself to be in your own body with your breath, and some thoughts of the outside world, they may cycle through and ask for your attention, right? But as often as possible, you remember, you come back, give yourself this time. Release any tension in the belly. Sit tall, drop the shoulders. And then open the eyes, drop the chin down to the chest, opening up the back of the neck. And some gentle rolls of the head from side to side. And you can take it around back, go in both directions. And then coming back through center, sweep the arms up. And inhale. And as you exhale, turn left hand down behind you, right hand to the knee, sit tall. And just come back through center and sweep the arms up again. And twist in the other direction, right hand behind you, left hand to the knee, sit tall. Nice. Coming back through center, walk the hands out in front of you. And as you're there, maybe walk them out a little more. Let the head and neck go. Reach with the fingertips. Press down with the fingertips. And then just a little kind of sway from side to side, opening up the side body. Just a little fluid motion. And then walk the hands back, press back into downward facing dog. And just pedal the legs a little bit, one heel down and then the other for a couple of moments. Really sink that heel down and press that hip back on the straight leg. Nice. And then come through center, come into stillness, two straight arms and legs. Lift the heels all the way up, pivot them over to the right, sink them down, and then press away. Right? A lot of times when we do this, that right arm wants to bend. See if you can work with two straight arms. And then bring the heels up through center, drop them over to the left, sink them down, and press away. And then back through center. Inhale into a plank. And exhale back into a dog. And again, inhale into a plank. And exhale back into a dog. One more time, inhale into a plank. And exhale back into a dog. Raise the right leg. Roll the hip open, keep the legs straight, press the floor away. Push. Level the hips, shift forward into a plank, and then take that right shin into pigeon, wiggling that left foot back, gentle on the body. This is early in the practice. And then walk the hands out, nice 45-degree angle. I'm going to do just a couple of variations of pigeon just to get started. Lower down just for a few breaths. And then raising up again, walk the hands back to that same 45-degree angle. And then walk the hands over to the left. Take that left hand into the arch of that right foot. And then slide that right arm out. And lower the head down. And some energy here between the foot and the hand. Press against each other. Nice. Slide it back up or walk it back up. Step back into dog pose. Left leg up. Keep it straight and roll the hip open. 2 straight arms. And then leveling the hips, shift into plank, left shin forward into pigeon. Walk that right leg back, arms at 45 degrees. Can you draw the chest up a little bit, right? And some activity here, that left shin is pressing down, that right foot is pressing down. And then slide it forward just for a few breaths. And then walk the hands back. Walk them over to the right. Take that right hand into the arch of that left foot and let that left arm slide out. And let the head and neck go. Right, and feel here in that left side body a lot of opening. Nice. Walk the hands back and step back into dog pose. Walk the feet up to the hands. Sweep the arms up with an inhale. Dive down with an exhale. Hands to shins, extend through the crown. An inhale. And exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep all the way up. Fingertips reach, thighs press back. Exhale, hands to heart. One more time. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway up, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. And again, sweep up with an inhale. Dive down with an exhale. Plant the hands, right foot back, right knee down. Start with the hands on that left thigh. Let the hips sink forward here, right? Sink, 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 sink. Sometimes we pull them back, right? But what we do and how far we go and how far back, you know, just all hits different parts of the hip, the thigh. So sink forward here. And then take that left hand and bring it down alongside you, right? And then that right arm, and you can also use a block or a book or something like that if the floor feels far away. Right arm up, reach over. And then changing the angle of this a little bit, right? Turn the torso a little bit to the left. Turn it down as if the chest was going to face down towards that left thigh. And then reach out with that right arm a little bit more. One more breath. And then open the chest up again. Nice. With control, so step down with the feet for balance. Both arms up. Reach. Hands down. Plank. Find your breath. Lower down. Little cobra to start. Elbows in. Pull the mat towards you. You don't have to come up too high at this point. And lower down. Downward facing dog. Float the right leg up. Keep it straight as you roll the hip open. Press the floor away. Bend the left elbow. Drop the left forearm down and turn. One more breath. Keep that right leg raised. Press back into a three-legged dog. Shift into a plank. Back into a three-legged dog. And lower down. Take a breath. Step or hop to the top of the mat and sweep up. Dive down. Plant the hands, left foot back, left knee down, hands onto that right thigh. And again, allow yourself to sink forward here. Right, so that right knee moves forward a bit. The pelvis sort of sinks down towards the floor. Right hand comes down alongside you on fingertips. Again, feel free to put something under it if you don't have anything to push against. And then the left arm overhead. Big opener on the side body. And then again, sort of turning to face down a little bit. Reach out again with that left arm. And then open the chest up again. Wow, I feel all kinds of little pops and things happening in a good way in my body. Stand down with the feet as you sweep the right arm up as well and reach. Nice, hands down, plank. Lower all the way down, and again, little cobra, little modified, small or medium-sized cobra, and down. Downward facing dog. Left leg up. Roll the hip open, keep the legs straight, arms straight, reach. Drop that right forearm down and turn. Press back up, leave that left leg raised, shift into a plank, and back into a dog, and lower that left foot down. Nice. Take a deep bend to the right knee, onto the ball of the right foot. Pivot the left heel into center. Keep that left leg straight and push back with the arms. Turn to the left a little bit. Nice. Come through center, back into dog, and switch. Deep bend to the left knee, right leg is straight. Right heel pivots into center, and turn to the right. And back to dog pose. Walk the feet up to the hands and sweep up. Dive down. Plant the hands, right foot back, right knee down. Sweep the arms up, hook the thumbs and pull. Nice. Palms together, thumbs at heart center. Right elbow over left thigh, turn. Find your breath. Roll the back toes under and straighten the leg. One more breath. Spin up into a high lunge, thumbs at heart center. Sweep the arms up and hook the thumbs and pull. Nice. Hands down, dog pose first for just a moment. Then shift into plank. And then chaturanga or floor, up dog or cobra, downward facing dog. Step or hop to the top of the mat and sweep up. Dive down. Plant the hands, left foot back, left knee down. Arms sweep up and thumbs hook. Pull. Nice. Palms together, thumbs at heart center. Left elbow over right thigh and turn. Roll the back toes under and straighten leg. Notice your breath. Spin it up into high lunge, thumbs at heart center. Sweep the arms up, hook the thumbs, pull. Hands down, dog pose. Shift into plank, chaturanga or floor. And then up dog cobra and back to downward facing dog. Take a moment here, take a breath. Step or hop to the top of the mat and sweep up. Dive down. Plant the hands, right foot back. Keep the legs straight here. Just coming into a straight leg lunge. Look forward, draw the chest forward. And then a twist. Right hand down. Left arm up, turn to the left. Take that left arm and reach it alongside your ear. And turn a little more. And then come back through center, heel toe that left foot off to the left. 2 hands inside, sink the left shoulder down, draw the left hand through. You can hold the outside of that left foot or ankle, or wrap the arms around in a bind. Keep the breath moving. Nice. 2 hands down. Drop that right knee. Unfurl the toes. Walk the hands over to the right. Right forearm comes down. Left hand walks out. Furl the back toes under and straighten the leg. Pull that left hip back. Arc into that left side body. One more breath. Nice. Drop the right knee. Walk the hands back. Sit tall for just a moment. So as the hips shift forward, the shoulders roll back, the chest draws up. Take the right hand wide, bend the right knee, reach around, hold the pinky toe side of the foot, press the foot away from you, and as you turn to the left, either stay there, excuse me, little froggy voice there, either stay there or take that right forearm down, sort of in a half gecko arm, that right forearm straight in front of you, and turn to the left. Press the foot away from you, open that chest. And then that left foot, let it roll to the left, to the pinky toe side. So raise the big toe up and let the foot roll and open up. A lot of things going on here. Breathe. Nice. Release the foot. Walk the hands back. Step back into dog pose. Shift into plank. Lower all the way down. Cobra pose. And down. Downward facing dog. Step or hop to the top of the mat. Sweep up. Dive down. Plant the hands. Left leg back, keep it straight. And just for a moment, draw the chest forward. Press that left thigh up. Left hand down, right arm sweeps up. A little simple twist. And then right arm reaches alongside the ear and you turn a little more. Nice. Bring that right hand down. Heel toe that right foot off to the right. Sink that right forearm down. Bring the right hand through. You can just hold the ankle area. That's fine. Or take it into a bind for a few breaths. Nice. Both hands down. Drop that left knee. Walk the hands over to the left. Left forearm down. Walk out on the right fingertips. And then furl the back toes under and straighten the leg. And then don't just hang here. Look for a little more space. So pull that right hip back a little. Walk the right fingers out a little more. Arc into that right side body and breathe. Really nice. Drop the left knee. Walk the hands back. Take that left hand, nice and wide off to the left. Sink the hips forward. Bend the left knee. Hold the hold the outside arch of the foot, the pinky toe side. Sink forward a little more and then stay there, or left forearm comes down in front. And as you roll that chest open to the right, press the foot away from you. Let the shoulder roll open and let that right foot roll to the pinky toe side. A little trick here, if you want a little more sensation in the leg, let that foot sort of scooch forward and off to the right just a little more. And then you can let it roll open again. One more breath. And then release the foot. Bring the hands back. Step back to dog pose. Shift into plank. Lower down into cobra. Right, lengthen through the front body. Pull the mat towards you. Elbows in. It's taken me years to love this pose. You may not be there yet. And lower down. Downward facing dog. Take a deep bend to the right knee. Look at that left leg. Keep it straight, but pivot the left heel into center. Shorten the dog up just a little bit by walking the hands maybe an inch or so towards you. Pressing down with the ball of that right foot, reaching out with that left arm. Right hand crosses over, holds the outside of that left ankle or shin, and you turn to the left. Notice your breath. Nice. Bring the right hand back. Keep that little shorter dog. Straighten the legs out. And then a deep bend of the left knee. Come onto the ball of that left foot. Right leg straight, right heel pivots into center. Reach, and then left hand crosses over, and you turn to the right. Nice. Back to dog pose. Right leg up, roll the hip open, bend the knee. Big step forward into high crescent lunge. Nice. Right hand, right thigh. Even scooch it up so that that right thumb really gets into that right hip crease and pull that right hip back. Left elbow, cross it over, palms together and turn. One more breath. Come back into high lunge, arms sweep up. Fly the arms back. Take a little baby step in. that back foot and come into warrior three. Yeah, arms flying back. Also sometimes called dekasana or airplane. Hands down. Standing split. Lower the left leg to meet the right. Bend the knees. Utkatasana, chair pose. Sink a little lower. Palms together. Left elbow crosses over right thigh. Turn. One more breath and then sweep back into Utkatasana. Stand into the feet. Get tall. Smidge of a back bend. Nice. Forward fold. Right leg back. High crescent lunge. Sweep the arms up. And then left hand on left thigh, slide it up, bring that left thumb right into that hip crease and pull it back, cross over with that right elbow, palms together, turn. One more breath. Sweep back, high crescent lunge. Take a moment here, get your breath. I didn't do that on the other side, and going into it, I was kind of wobbly. So it pays to really sort of find your breath before you get there. And then swing the arms back, little step forward, warrior three. Hands down, standing split. Lower the right foot to meet the left. Bend the knees, Utkatasana, chair pose. Palms together, thumbs at heart center, sit a little lower, and then right elbow over left thigh, turn. Sweep back, Utkatasana, reach. Stand into the feet, get long, smidge of a back bend here. Dive down. Step back into dog pose. One more breath, lengthen. Bend the knees, step or hop to the top of the mat and sweep up. Dive down. Right foot back, right heel in, sweep up in warrior one. Nice. Open it up, warrior two. Widen the feet out. Get nice and long here with the arms. Find your breath. Take that back arm, that right arm, swing it around, tuck it into that left hip crease. If it doesn't reach, hold on to the back of your pants. Straighten that front leg. Triangle pose. Turn the chest. You've got that right hand tucked into the hip crease. Pull it back a little bit. Roll the chest open a little more. Notice that front foot. Press down with the base of the big toe. One more breath. Keep the hand where it is. Bend the front knee. Come back into warrior two. Keep the hand where it is. And then reach out. Nice and long. Drop that back hand to the back of that back thigh and take it into reverse warrior. Up and back. Big opener on that left side body. Look down at that right hand. Take a breath. Nice. Hands down, plank. Chaturanga. Elbows in. Upward facing dog. Pull the mat towards you. Downward facing dog. Step up to the top of the mat and sweep up. And down. Left leg back, warrior one. Sweep the arms up. Open it up into warrior two. Widen the stance out. Take that back arm, wrap it around into the hip crease or as close to it as it gets, some sort of variation of that if that doesn't work. Straighten the front leg and reach, coming into triangle. Again, that back hand, that right hand can be on a book or a block, and turn the chest open. That left hand is in the hip crease. So use a little resistance there. Pull back with it. Right toe, big toe presses down. Chest rolls open. Take a nice big breath here. Bend the front knee. Keep that back arm where it is. Come back into warrior two. And then reach out. Reverse warrior. Look back. Bend the front knee, up and over, big opener on that right side body. Hands down, plank. Chaturanga, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. Right leg up, roll the hip open, bend the knee, turn. Big step forward, warrior two. Back into warrior two again. Widen the feet out. Take that right arm, bring it inside the leg for side angle pose. Hands can come to a book, a block, fingertips. Bring the left hand onto that left hip point. And so without worrying about that left arm for now, some pressure between that right arm and that right leg, pushing against each other, and that left hand opening up that left hip a little bit. And then draw the head back, roll the chest open. One more breath. And then left arm, reach it alongside the ear just for a moment and turn. Stand into the feet and float back up into warrior two. Reverse warrior, up and back. Hands down, plank. Chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Left leg up, roll the hip open and bend the knee. Big step forward, warrior two. And then the same thing. That left arm is going to come down to the ground in front, inside of that left thigh and foot. Right hand onto that right hip. And then your mind's eye, it's on that left arm and left leg. Press them against each other strongly. Roll that right hip open a bit. Turn the chest. Draw the head back a little. And then right arm reach alongside the ear, keeping all the rest of those things in play. Stand into the feet, warrior two. Reverse warrior, up and back. Hands down, plank. Tippy toes, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, crack the chest open. Not literally, but figuratively. Downward facing dog. Come on to hands and knees. Right arm, sweep it up, and then slide it all the way through. Settle the right side of the head down. Walk the left hand out and up a little bit. And then take that left leg out to the side. If you don't have the room for that where you're practicing, it's fine. Just stay where you are. Otherwise, left leg out to the side and turn a little bit. One more breath. Nice. Draw that left leg in. Press into the left fingertips. Draw up. Bring that right hand down. Left arm sweeps up and through. Slide, slide, slide. Right arm walks overhead. I like off fingertips. I get a little bit more activation in the arm when I use the fingertips versus the palm. And then take that right leg out to the side and just turn into it a little bit. Nice. Walk that right hand back. And back to hands and knees. And press back into dog pose. Right leg up. Roll the hip open, bend the knee. Big step forward, warrior two. Just for a moment, right arm inside the leg, left arm alongside the ear, side angle pose, leg and arm press against each other. Take a breath. Left hand to left hip. Look down at that right foot. Step that left foot in, shortening up your stride a little bit. Right hand forward, half moon. Turn that left hip open. Maybe that left arm reaches up. One more breath. Back into warrior two. Bend the right knee, look forward, and step back with control. Warrior two. Hands down, dog pose. Left leg up. Roll the hip open, bend the knee, turn. Big step forward, warrior two. Left arm inside that left leg, side angle. Right hand, right hip. Look down at that left foot. Bring that left hand to the outside of that left foot. Tiny step forward with that back leg. Left hand forward, half moon. Nice breath. To come back into warrior two, bring your gaze down. Bend that front knee. Look forward now, not down, but out in front of you. And then step that right foot back, warrior two. Hands down, dog pose. Right leg up, pigeon. Circling back, somewhat where we started. Bring the hands closer to you a little bit, further, right? So they're not reaching out in front, they're moving back towards you. And from there, can you press down with everything and draw the chest up a little? And then relax into it. One more breath. And then walk the hands back. Roll onto that right sitting bone. Swing the left leg around. We're going to come into a little sort of balancing twist. So pull that right heel in towards the groin. And then draw that left knee up. Nice. Right hand, use your two fingers and your thumb to hold on to the big toe. And then take the left hand behind you. And use that left hand. You see how I'm kind of dumping into my low back here? Use the left hand to roll back onto the sitting bones and sit tall. And then extend that left leg. It may straighten, it may not, it doesn't matter. Turn to the left. One more breath. Nice. Come back through center and step back into dog pose. Left leg up. Left shin forward, pigeon. And same thing. Hands, walk them back. Press down and open up the chest. And then allow yourself to sink forward. Nice. Walk the hands back. Roll onto that left sitting bone. Swing the right leg around. Take that left heel, bring it into the groin area. And then that right knee, draw it up. Bring the right hand behind you. Left hand, hold two fingers and a thumb, that big toe. And so again, right, our tendency here is to sort of fall back. So use that back arm. straighten that front leg any degree, turn to the right. One more nice breath here. Nice. Release that leg, 2 legs straight out in front. Two variations here. One, Janu Shirshasana, right? That left leg is going to stay out in front. That right knee is bent. If you have a comfortable, easy half lotus, you can bring that right leg into half lotus. And rather than just forward fold, that right arm sweeps around, it holds the foot, and then forward fold, okay? So, Janu Shirshasana, or this half lotus pose, forward fold, which has a very much longer, complicated name, which I'm not going to try and remember at this point. Too chilled out to think about it. One more, one more breath. Slowly bring it back up. Pause for just a moment. 2 straight legs. Press down with the hands and roll the shoulders back. And then again, switch in either Janu Shirshasana. And just because you can do the other doesn't mean you may want to. You may get more opening in Janu Shirshasana. It's your choice. Otherwise, that left leg comes into half lotus. The left arm wraps around and holds the foot, and then forward fold. You know, if you picked the second variation, the more complicated variation, and it feels torturous, back out of it. Nice. Slowly come up, 2 straight legs. Press down, open up. Bend the knees, roll back down onto your back. Bring the arms overhead, lay them overhead, come into a little armless shoulder bridge. Stand into the feet, lift the hips up. If the arms overhead isn't comfortable, just widen them out until it feels okay. Slowly peel down. Keep the arms where they are. Wiggle the feet to the outer edges of the mat. And then let both knees fall to the right. Slowly draw the knees back up. Wiggle the feet hip distance again. Stand into the feet and lift the hips. Slowly peel down. Widen the feet out to the edges of the mat. And let both knees fall to the left. Slowly bring the knees back into center. Hug the knees into the chest. Rock a little side to side. And come into a nice long full body stretch. Arms reach overhead. Heels reach out in front of you. Hook the thumbs one more time and pull a little bit. We've had a lot of lengthening in the side body. And it should feel good. And then let the arms release, slide out, separate the legs, let the feet fall out, and just for a minute, Shavasana. Take a few deep breaths. Register the sensation of being in your body. And then slowly roll to your side. Press yourself up. Nice, easy seated position. Breathing with a sense of generosity to yourself. The shoulders drop. The belly softens. The breath moves. Bring the palms together, thumbs at heart center. Give a little bow of your head to your heart. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Oh, thanks so much for practicing. I hope I see you next week. Have a great week.